Guys, welcome back to another video. In case you're new here, my name is Kim. This is Core Union. Today, I want to read a success story from one of my clients. She just sent it to me this morning. It is so powerful. I intend that it's going to inspire a lot of you guys not to give up on whatever it is that you're manifesting and to go into a deep trust and trust in what's in your heart and soul. Trust that it's already done, it already exists. And then when you trust and you make that decision that you know it's already done, and you remain faithful to yourself, committed to yourself, loyal to yourself, meaning loyal to what is in your heart and soul, what God has put, all the seeds that God planted within you of who you are, what you deserve to have in terms of health, money, security, success, the relationship with your mirror soul, your specific person, all of it. You deserve all of that because it's your birthright. And when you kind of go into that energy of just deeply trusting and making the decision that no matter what, you know that it's done and you allow it, then the you will literally experience miracles in your life. So I'm going to read this. I intend that it helps. If you love me, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps my channel grow. I appreciate you for that. If you want me to be your coach to help you manifest anything with your specific person, email a short description to to kim@coreunion.com. Go to the website coreunion.com. My scheduling assistant will reach out to you and schedule after you've emailed the description to me and after you've booked whatever you want to book, whether you want to do a single session or a package. That's totally up to you. So I'm going to read this, and it will need to be short and sweet because I do have my clients coming up relatively soon. Kim, you would never guess the amazing blessing God has bestowed upon me. For at least 7 years, I've been having abnormal pap smears and needing a colonoscopy every year. I was very intentional following my gyno's regimen and implementing my manifestation practices. I just got my pap results back and they are normal. No abnormal pap, no additional tests needed. I literally cried. I thought this was something that would follow me forever. It's amazing. Once you decide, God decides. Really, God had already decided, but once I decided, I could see what He had done for me and what He could give me. And I'll just add, I and my Father are one, but my Father is greater than I. Surrender all your fears, worries, and doubts, and everything will be handled for you. This taught me to live in certainty. Do something, know it, and it will come. I wasn't attached. I just did my thing and let it go. It wasn't something I had any doubt about. I was just sure that things would be okay, so I didn't dwell. I'm applying the same energy to my relationship with my mirror soul, with money, and for all of the quote unquote big things. Amazing. Thank you for all of your guidance and support. I love you. And I love you too. And then she wrote, and I didn't follow her regimen from the beginning. My last PAP was April of 2024, which was abnormal. So I probably started about 4 months ago, but I decided that this PAP was going to be clear this month. It was the decision that made it happen. Kim, it's amazing. Remember last session you told me I need to fully trust in God. Well, now I do. I found a gynecologist I was in alignment with. She told me what to do. I did it, and it changed my entire story. And now, all clear. Please share this if you feel called to. This thing could have affected my fertility and caused so many other issues. It seems like the more I heal, love myself, and address my wounded feminine energy and change the way I operate with men, in other words, finally having a healthy relationship, it seems that all of my feminine ailments, health concerns are just disappearing. Wow. So amazing. And I am so proud of you, and I'm so inspired by this story, and I intend that you guys are inspired by it too. And the fact that she is a woman and she's manifesting her mirror soul who's a man, and that she's talking about healing her wounded feminine energy doesn't mean that if you are either a man or you identify as masculine or whatever it is, the gender is irrelevant. This is about going in and fully trusting in what's in your heart and soul and making the decision and then trusting in that decision. And the thing that makes it easier to trust in the decision and remain faithful is persisting in the new story and not entertaining or allowing yourself to keep feeding and going into the awareness of the old story, because all that does is it keeps it alive. I'm not saying that you stuff your emotions down at all. I'm not saying that you say, if you continually have thoughts continually come up over and over, and they're kind of bombarding you when you are doing all of the things that we talk about doing, meaning you're keeping your awareness focused, you're doing your inner work diligently, and you're allowing yourself to choose trust from the moment you wake up in the morning, you're embodying that. But you're also not doing the other things that tend to drag people down, that erode the trust. When you're doing that, but then you continue to be bombarded by the same thoughts and emotions, while of course you are not your thoughts, you are not your emotions, your body is just experiencing those things. So yes, you become an observer and you create space between, then you observe it. But sometimes you do need to overwrite the old data that keeps coming up, because if it just continually keeps coming up, then obviously that program is still active. I believe that it's important to find moderation and balance in this, because there is such different information in the community, and I completely understand. I personally, I wasn't caught up with all of this stuff. If I was scared, I didn't stuff the feelings down. I cried when I needed to cry, and then I fully surrendered and detached and handed it over. I handed it over in moments when I was in lower levels of consciousness, fear, scarcity, that lack mentality. I would always surrender to God. I would always surrender, because in those lower levels of consciousness, you do believe that you're separate from everything. You do believe that you are separate from God. So in those moments when you're down, surrender and detach and hand it over. To me, it's an important part of manifestation. Please affirm down below, I know that my reality exists where I have everything that I want. I'm open to receive, and reach out to me if you need me. I love you so much. Have an amazing day. Bye.
Nothing can come, nothing can come, nothing can come between us.